podcast contains explicit language, adult themes, graphic content, and topics that could be triggering. Listener's discretion is advised.
Dun, dun.
It does go on.
Remember
how
I said I wasn't doing very good at existing? This is making it worse.
This is making it better.
It's making it better, Lindy.
Worse.
Better.
Worse.
Titanic is the best.
Celine Dion makes everything worse.
You make everything worse.
Yeah, I do. I know.
Wait, hold up. I got a weird, horrible fact about the Titanic.
Okay.
This is my only fact today. That's it.
This is it.
This is it. And I'm allowed one time.
All right.
Okay. Are you ready? You ready?
Yes, I am.
They were so horrible that they only saved the rich people bodies of the dead and let the poor people bodies float and be fish food.
Yeah.
Isn't that what the whole movie's about, or no?
Well, yeah,
I mean, you can kind of see a classist view from it, yes. But
To be fair, if we're being honest,
it's about like a Romeo-Juliet type situation.
He
Well,
poor,
I mean,
she rich. They
here's
can't be
the thing.
together.
No, what is that? No, that's Princess and the Pauper situation.
No, it's not.
No.
Princess and the Pauper is two humans that look identical,
But
and then they
one's poor and
switch,
one's rich.
and then they switch places. It's like
Where are we going with this, Lona?
like I said, since we're being honest, and since I've already admitted to the fact that I'm not surviving so well, I'm not existing very good.
Are
I've
we?
never seen the full Titanic movie.
That's
dude,
okay.
it's so boring. It's like 3 hours long.
Yeah.
Oh.
They made it in 2 parts. You had to see it in 2 parts when you went to see it in the theaters. Did you know that?
well, that's how our DVD is too.
Yes,
Yeah, there's like
yes.
an intermission.
And I think I've only seen part
Intermission.
It's so long. It's the only reason
It's unnecessary.
the only reason I would ever say you have to see it is just because it's so long.
You just gotta see
You don't
it to
gotta
see it.
Like every time I've watched it, except for once, I have fallen asleep. Right after they do it in the car.
Shit.
What?
With the hand slap.
Yeah. So there's cars on the ship, and then they're fucking in it, and it gets all hot and steamy.
It's
and then
because
she
people
slaps
are
the window
moving.
yeah.
Um.
Well,
I know why it gets hot and steamy.
Oh no, I didn't mean that. I mean
Do you
the
know from
cars on the
experience?
ship are because people are moving.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, that makes more sense. I was like, why the fuck are there cars on a ship? They can't drive. in
Because
the
they're
ocean.
going from, I
Titanic was big
believe, like England to America.
Ireland, right?
Something like that.
England to America.
Well, the ship was Irish built. I know that.
Did you know it had like 3 sister ships and they all sank as well?
Well, way to fucking go, engineers. You
Anyway.
did a bad job.
Anyway.
I fucked up. I had another fact and
No,
I fucked it
Melissa,
up.
you said it was your only one.
No, but I said it already.
Oh.
That
Talk
one
about the cars.
and I said too many. I'm sorry, guys.
Anyway.
Fuck me in my ass.
No.
No.
thanks.
I don't want it either, so it's okay.
That's good.
Why do I'm trying to spell Titanic and I keep spelling Tina.
Tita.
Titty.
Tina.
So it's tit.
Titanic.
Ick.
I spelled it right.
Titanic.
Titanic.
Titty Nick. Anyway, what's up, witches?
What's up?
How the fuck is it going? My name's Lana Rain.
My name's Melissa Jade.
Thank you for coming to our TED Talk about what the hell was that?
It is British.
The
I was right.
Fuck is
Did
Titty
you-
Nick. Sorry, what?
Anyway, I don't remember the sentence that was coming out of my mouth.
You were just like, what the fuck was that?
Well, I was saying something before that.
Titty
How
Nick.
are you? How's your day?
My day was fine.
Yeah.
Subpar.
I got shit stolen out of my work truck.
Oh, that's
Did
annoying.
you really?
Yeah. I'm gonna find the guy and beat him up.
Do it. Beat his fucking ass.
Beat his ass.
Anyway, if you're here this week, that means you were here last week. And if you weren't here last week, go
back to last week.
Go the fuck back.
Like
not
right now.
not in time, but
No.
like in the little podcast app or wherever you're listening, Spotify, whatever. Go click on the last episode and listen to that one first.
It should say part 1.
Yes. And if it doesn't,
This
that's
one will
Lindy's
say
fault.
part 2.
Thanks. Yeah. No, it'll probably It might not say part 1, but this one will definitely
We will
say part
remind
2.
her to
It'll
put
be-
part 1.
No, I might
It'll be Step Monsters.
And this will be Step Monsters Part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one has to have Part 2.
Yeah, this one will for sure have part 2. I haven't decided if the other one's gonna have part 1 yet or not.
Whatever you want. I trust your decisions.
Thank you.
Sorry, my tattoo really fucking itches.
Don't scratch it!
I'm trying not to. It's
I
just-
used to...
You fuck up
I-
Frankie!
Ah! Your tattoo's so cute, though.
It is so cute. Guys, I got a tattoo. Its
It's a
name is
ghost.
Frankie. It's a little ghost potted plant with little plants coming out of his head.
Mhm.
And I got it for my aunt because she passed away. And with every end comes new beginnings.
Aww.
Yeah. His name is Frankie, and he's really fucking cute.
Now
It
I
is.
want
It's really
another
fucking cute.
tattoo.
Get another tattoo. Let's go get tattoos right now.
I am
But
getting
you gotta
another
help me-
tattoo.
You gotta help me plan the design first.
Okay.
What are we
I've
gonna
already paid for another tattoo.
do? What are we gonna do it? I want a pizza heart on my ankle.
Yes.
Do it. I want a pizza ghost. I'm obsessed with ghosts.
Can we go see my favorite tattoo artist and get pizza tattoos?
Yeah.
I'm
I don't
down.
like colored tattoos, though, so
Don't get it colored.
Okay.
I'm getting mine colored.
do it.
I like
If you don't get it
colors.
colored, then it's gonna look like a ghost with spots.
With herpes.
Oh
So
no!
confused,
Herpy ghosts.
Herpes.
No!
Oh,
Not that.
God.
We don't want that.
Nah, it's fine. But we should get pizza tattoos. But can I get a black and white pizza tattoo? Will that look weird? Look it
It
up.
would look really cute, but it would
I'm
just look
looking it
like a ghost with spots.
Go look up just black and white pizza tattoo. Cause if
Do you just want a slice of pizza or the whole pizza,
No,
or do you
like-
want a ghost
no,
pizza?
listen.
I'm
listen.
listening.
Listen.
Linda, listen.
So the piece of pizza, like a triangle, right? Hear
I
me out.
want this
But
one.
the
I changed my
crust-
mind. I want this one.
That's adorable. But the crust is like the top of the head, and then the crust is also the arms, and where he's going like woo, and then it goes down, and the
No.
cheese melting is like his little tail.
Yeah, but the arm should also have like cheese melting.
Stuffed crust, bitch.
Ooh.
Stuffed crust is fucking
It
great.
looks pretty normal. I mean, if you get a good design on it. Like,
Yeah, I'm about pizza tattoos.
Yeah. I've always said I wanted one, so.
Do it.
Might as well do it.
I wrote a song about pizza and coffee and houseplants.
It was
It's really good.
epic.
It's a really good song.
If you guys are in Salt Lake, go to-
Floral homicide for life!
damn straight, motherfuckers. Floral motherfucking homicide. That's my band name.
So good.
Oh man,
It's so
Fuck.
good.
our band was so good. We're still so good. Fuck yeah. Any of my homies in Floral Homicide out there listening, I love you.
I love you too.
You didn't see my hand, but I was blowing you kisses.
Yeah,
It was
but
like
I
little baby kisses
also
into the
love
mic.
you.
Lindy also loves you.
Just want to point that out.
I don't know you very well, but I love you too.
Just
We
like, I met you
all
once, but
Just love
I
you.
can't commit yet. Just kidding. No,
Wow.
June, Elise, Kylie,
I do
Crystal,
love you though.
You're all the loves of my life.
I need
And also, all of you are my mom. And also,
You're my
my
mom.
babies. You're my mom!
Mom,
Boogie, woogie, woogie. Actually, June and Elise are not my babies. They're just my moms.
June is actually my mom.
June is mom.
Mom, actually.
Mom.
Moms.
She's the mommest of all moms. When she has kids, dude,
She's gonna be such a good
she's
mom.
gonna be such a good mom. Anyway, let's talk about people who are not good moms.
Yeah.
Shall we? Let's
Yeah.
get into it. My story is Cinderella.
Ooh, bitch.
Oh,
Really?
yep.
Really?
Yep.
You're gonna hit me with that, okay.
Hit you with my best shot, beat.
Fire away.
Fire away. Okay, so this story starts off. A married couple. They're happy. But then.
No, they just say they're happy, but they're not really. There's hidden arguments all the time.
I mean, you can have arguments and still be happy.
Fake happy.
Oh, she's so fake.
Nice.
I
Listen
had
to the aces.
I had to.
Okay, so there's this married couple. They're
Yes.
happy. Everything's great. And
Mhm.
then a child.
A child. See?
A child.
See, they're not happy. They can't be if they have a child.
It's true. You
Sorry.
can't have children and be happy. Mom, I'm looking at you. I'm just kidding. I would die for all my nieces and nephews.
Exactly. They're your nieces and nephews. They're not your children.
Oh, but I would die for them.
Oh.
I would as well.
I would as well.
I would die for all the children in my life too, but they're not my children.
Yeah, but then
That's
when
the best part. No, just kidding.
then when like they come over, you get to like pawn them
Yes, you
Yeah,
can
no,
go.
like, you
Then
get-
you can go to sleep on whenever the fuck you want. I'm sorry. I'm getting into it. I can't. I'm done.
Melissa and I do not want children, but I do want puppies.
Yes.
Puppies!
Puppies are the
Okay, but,
greatest.
who doesn't want puppies?
True.
A
If you don't like
fucking
puppies,
psycho,
I don't like you, and I don't want to
obviously.
interact with you as a human being. We just no,
I
We
almost
don't-
had a
we don't
breakdown
go
and bought a
together.
puppy the other day.
dude, just do it.
I can't.
Why not?
I have a cat that hates everything.
But if you raise them together, they'll be alright.
No, she fucking hates
She's-
everything. She will kill that puppy.
Not
and
if the
I
puppy
cannot-
Fights back.
No.
Yeah.
She will kill it. She's already
Yeah.
attacked one dog that was a puppy.
Yeah.
And if that puppy fights back, the cat wins because she stays before the puppy does. You know what I'm saying? She's been there
Whatever.
longer.
Anyway, so they
That
have
was
a
a breath.
baby, and mom dies during childbirth because
'Cause that's
your
what
body
moms
can't
do.
handle that shit. It's just ridiculous.
Especially during this time
Oh,
period. No.
So scary. Pregnancy is scary enough with modern medicine. I'm not about it. Anyway,
People still die to this day while giving birth.
people still die to this day.
That's reason.
Well,
number
giving
57
birth, let
why
me-
I don't want to have.
Don't isolate that sentence. Well,
People
well,
die to this day.
because of birth.
Anyway, so fuck, I can't even get through the first 10 seconds of this
I'm
of
sorry.
this story without fucking freaking out. Okay, so my laptop died, so I don't have my notes, guys. This is what's happened.
You'll be great.
Literally, just every week. My laptop died.
Yeah, every week
To
you've
be
done
fair,
it without it. So
to be fair,
Fair.
to be fair, to be fair, this time it was simply because my laptop is a little bitch and not because of my own negligence. So this time it wasn't my fault. I plugged it in last night and it didn't charge. I don't know why.
Watch it not have been plugged in all the way, like
Oh,
just slightly
God.
out of the wall.
The little light turned on though, so I don't know.
It lied.
maybe
It's
that
a
light was
liar.
trying to tell you it was dying.
What color was the light?
It was white.
Well,
That's the only color that it is.
okay.
Okay.
So now we don't know.
So Cinderella's mom, or not Cinderella. wait.
Cinderella, yeah.
Is that what we're talking about?
Yes, her mommy died.
So, okay.
Mommy died.
I'm just gonna restart this part of the thing. Okay?
'Kay.
Okay. So, there's this couple. They're happily married. Then they have a kid. But things take a turn for the worst because mama dies during childbirth. And dad is like, "Oh, I'm sad because my wife died and now I have this child." A child. A child. So, they are freaking out together because it's like a newborn baby and a dad. And he's like, now I'm alone and I have to raise this little shit all by my lonesome. I don't think so. Not in this house. And so he's like, I'm gonna go get me a new wife. Like a year later, but still. A new wife. And so he goes and finds this new wife and everything's swell and she has kids and, you know, it's great. Until they're about 11 years old. And then they turn out to be the fucking worst. So,
Typical child.
I know. Oh, also I forgot to say this little girl is beautiful and her name is Ella.
Ella.
Ella. So, anyway, Ella is just trying to live her life, you know, do good things, do good deeds, just be a good person. Her stepsisters, however, are tiny little cunts.
Whoa.
So rude.
Whoa.
They're just fucking assholes.
Whoa.
Wow.
So, the stepmom is also an asshole and decides that Cinderella is no longer able to have nice clothes. She's no longer able to sleep in her room. She's no longer able to just, you know, go outside and play. She has to do all the chores. Eventually, they take away all her nice clothes and put her in rags, and they make her sleep by the fire with all the soot and the cinder And then they call her Cinderella.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I never made that connection. Just kidding.
Wow.
I would have never guessed.
I never thought about that ever.
Anyway, so Cinderella's sleeping by the fire. She bitch don't even have a blanket. Like, that's sad. She's
Well,
At
just
least she's by the fire.
yeah, but like
So that'll
still.
keep you warm.
The demons, you know, like they can't get you if you're underneath a blanket. But she's not protected from that. She's just gotta like use her arms and cover her eyes.
At least she's in the light.
Here's the thing.
True.
She already lives with the demons.
I
Yeah.
mean, you're not wrong.
And I am referring to her sisters.
True.
Yes.
Anyway, so a couple years go by, you know, and they still treat her like shit. By the way, at this point, the father is still alive. And he's just letting them treat her like trash.
What a bad dad.
So he's
He's
not a guy
horrible.
that you want to raise your children. Because he's just like,
He's the bad guy.
he is the bad guy.
Bad.
So,
Bah.
one day, the dad is like, oh, there's this crazy ass, you know, fair or some shit going on. I don't know what else to call it. By the shipyards, and I'm gonna go and bring you girls back presents. What do you want? And these two stepsisters are like, I want dresses, I want coins, I want jewelry, I want shoes, I want all these things. And like, listen, it's not a bad thing to be materialistic as long as you're not putting it above everything else. Like, me personally, I have a shopping addiction.
I do too.
So, like,
Oh,
I get you,
yeah,
girls.
dude.
I get you. I like nice things. They make me feel nice. They give me serotonin for a couple seconds, and then I feel real sad again.
yes.
So, I get it. I get it. Okay?
Validation.
Exactly.
I understand.
So, they want the nice things, which is fine. But also, don't be an asshole about it. So, he asks...
Be reasonable.
Exactly. Then he asks Cinderella what she wants. And she's like, you know what would really please me? Just get my fucking serotonin a flowing. Get me the first twig that hits your hat on your way back home.
What a
That's
dumb
just
bitch.
cute.
No. Just shove the tick up the...
What?
No.
What?
No.
What?
No.
Anyway.
I'm taking it back.
Fuck. Okay. So he goes to this, I don't know, fucking market, I guess? I don't know. It's like a fancy
Is it like a farmer's market?
It's like a farmer's market, but instead of like vegetables and like salsa that's homemade, it's like dresses and coins and shoes and
Shiz.
There's a
Shoes.
name for
Oh
it.
my
What
God.
the
Shiz.
hell?
Oh my god.
shoes. These shoes are $300.
These
These shoes are $300.
$300.
These shoes are $300 fucking dollars. Let's get them. If you haven't seen those videos, your childhood was a sham. A
Also,
sham.
You better watch Llamas with Hats.
Yeah, go watch
or
Llamas
else we
with
can't be
Hats.
friends.
Carl, that kills people.
Oh, hey, I had no idea. Wow, I'm in the wrong here. I suck.
God, I love those videos.
Those are the only things I live for.
A marketplace. It would just be a marketplace.
Yeah, so he went to the marketplace.
This
While Lindy and I
went
talk
to
about
the
llamas eating
market.
hands. My tummy was making the rumblies.
The only hands can satisfy.
Carl!
Why is the bottom of the boat all red and sticky? Oh, I guess you could say it is red and sticky. Would you believe me? It was strawberry milkshake? No.
No.
Melted gumdrops?
No. Some of God's tears.
No.
Boat nectar.
Fine. It's the lovely elderly couple from 2B.
Carl! They were taking all the crescent rolls. They had to be stopped. Carl, where are all the lifeboats? Well, looking at the trajectory of the sun and the moon, probably at the bottom of the ocean. I bet lots of holes in them.
Carl! Don't mind me as we just quote all 12 episodes.
All fucking 12?
Dude,
Okay.
episode 12, literally, like, I don't cry for anything, but episode 12, Llamas with Hats. God damn it, man.
Lindy's getting into her feels. She's gotta go have sad boy hours really
Getting
quick.
emotional.
We're gonna take a break while Lindy goes and gets sad boy hours finished.
Excuse me, I gotta get out.
Alright, and we're back! So, he goes to the marketplace, he gets the dresses, the shoes, the coins, the jewelry, tiaras, fucking everything these girls want. He's like, hell yeah. You're bougie as hell.
Bougie.
I get that, okay? You just want to look nice. You want to feel bougie. I get it.
Wait,
And then
I have
he's
a
like-
question.
What?
Is bougie a shorter term for bourgeoisie?
Bourgeoisie.
Fuck is bourgeoisie.
I was close.
Bourgeoisie. The birds work for the bourgeoisie.
Is it
What?
close?
I'm so confused.
What? Is there a connection?
To the bourgeoisie?
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
Look it up.
I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on right now.
I'm making TikTok references and Melissa's Googling bourgeoisie.
No,
and-
there's like an actual bourgeoisie is like an actual saying.
I know what it is. Bougie is short for bourgeoisie, isn't it?
That's what I'm asking.
That's what I was saying it was.
How do you spell Z?
Z-
How do you spell
Z.
bougie?
Z.
I spell Z.
Z-E-E. Z.
Zeddy.
Z
Zeddy.
E.
Get the fuck out.
This is my house. Get the fuck out.
Oh, I spelled it wrong. It's E, just E. Nope, it's none of these. It's not bringing up what I want.
Okay. So he comes back from the market and he's got all their bougie shit and he's
Mhm.
like, yes, excellent, fantastic, wonderful, here you go. And then Cinderella's like, did you get my twig? And he was like, BGS, here's your twig. And she's like, oh my god, thank you. And then she goes outside in her backyard and she plants this twig right on top of her mother's grave, which was in their backyard because they do that because they do.
Good fertilization.
Good fertilization, but also not good for ghosts. Just saying.
Yeah.
So,
Unless her spirit has moved on.
well, if it hasn't, then we're all gonna end up like Lindy.
Yeah.
What?
That's just what I'm saying, man.
What's like me?
Because somebody likes to hang out in graveyards all day.
Look.
She's gonna die first in a scary movie no matter what.
If her
Not true.
If her husband dies, she's just gonna bury him in the backyard and start her own cemetery in the backyard so she can hang out at the cemetery.
First of all, that's no fun. I'm taking him to the real cemetery. Second of all, I love the cemetery. Fuck you all. Third of all, I would not die first in a horror movie. I'd be killing those motherfucking demons.
This is the reason that you would die first.
Yes.
No, man.
Do you see fucking Dean Winchester dead?
You're too confident.
Shut up. It's the only thing I have confidence in. Just let me have
Okay.
it.
There. So,
I'm upset.
calm down,
Fuck
Tannies.
you.
Calm down. Little Tannies.
Little tan days.
That's me, bitch.
You're gonna get a fucking moonburn from hanging out in the
I feel like-
cemetery too long.
Okay, so we think Little Tannese could be a little rapper name, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
what if it was just her Louisiana backwoods nickname?
Little Tannies.
Damn.
Amazing.
I thought I was gonna drop a mixtape. I was wrong.
Turns out you're wrong.
I'm gonna go eat some Cajun food.
You're gonna
I
eat some
think.
crawfish
Crawfish,
and some alligator.
ball, and peanuts.
Boiled
Anyway.
peanuts are disgusting.
Yeah, they are fucking nasty.
You
They're
southern
gross.
people.
What
look
are-
weird.
What?
Boiled peanuts.
Boiled.
Yes,
They
it's
just-
a thing.
They just,
Ball
thing.
peanuts.
they just straight up drop it in
Boiled
boiling water, let it
peanuts.
boil, and eat it.
Mhm.
Literally.
What does it taste?
They boil the
Soggy.
peanuts.
And weirdly, like,
Does it
slimy.
really just taste different, or is it just
They
different
do.
texture?
They taste.
It's different texture and they taste different.
I'm gonna try it.
Do it. Okay, so, she plants this tree
Yes.
over her mom's grave, and then the tree gets watered from her tears because she's sad that mommy is dead. So it, grows super tall and ridiculously huge in like 6 years.
Wow.
Or I guess not 6.
Well, I feel like that's
Wait, what
average
is
for
11?
a tree.
11 plus 6 is too old. That's 17.
17.
11 plus... Okay, so like 4 years. Because...
I mean...
she's like 15.
Yeah.
11, 12, 13, 14,
15.
Okay. So, anyway, 4 years go by. The tree is crazy huge. She's still living in this shithole. But now she made a bunch of friends with all these birds that live in the tree because she gave them a home and they're like, hell yeah, we like you. And then they find out, oh my god, this prince is having a huge ass festival and it's gonna be fucking lit. And she's like, oh my god, I want to go. That sounds so fun. So she goes to her stepmom.
Dance my ass cheeks off.
Yeah, she wants to clap them ass cheeks. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
I do know what you're saying.
So,
how many times I gotta say no butt stuff?
she's not. Listen.
That's not.
Oh, right. We
It's
had this
not butt
conversation
stuff.
2 weeks ago.
You can make your butt cheeks clap. I know, 'cause I can do it.
we don't
Shit,
we don't
I'm sorry.
discriminate twerking in this household.
I forgot about that conversation.
So
It's
anyway.
okay, we're here to remind.
So anyway, she goes to her bitch ass stepmom and is like, "Stepmom, I want to go to the festival. It's gonna be hella fun." And her sisters are making fun of her. They're like, "You want to go to the festival, but you look like total shit. You look like actual ass." And not like a good, round, like, nice ass. You look like a fucking flabby, weird, dirty ass.
You ain't dummy thick.
You
just
ain't dummy thick. You fucking flatter than hell. And you look like total ass.
No,
ass,
the
motherfucker.
pancake booty. No.
Okay, but listen.
If whatever butt you have, appreciate it.
You got a nice ass, no matter if it's flat, if it's saggy,
Yes.
if it's crusty, you should probably clean it.
Yeah, if it's no.
If you have a crusty
No.
ass, no, listen. If you have a crusty ass,
If you got
we got
ass
some
juice,
problems.
you need to fix that shit, okay?
Ass juice.
All I'm saying is all asses are beautiful unless they crusty, okay?
Unless you got streaks in your underwear, then
If
you've
you-
got problems.
If you ain't wiping correctly, get you some wet wipes, okay?
They have nice ones that are flushable too.
Exactly.
Think of the environment while keeping your asshole clean, okay? Don't be disgusting.
Those are the words I live by.
Yes. You can't get anything done with a dirty butthole.
You can't be productive with a dirty ass.
It's uncomfortable.
We speak from experience.
No.
Are you sure?
Swass is a thing.
Swass is definitely a thing, and I accidentally said it in class once. During an improv game, I was trying to say
Is
I
it-
have too much swag, and I said I have too much swass. And everyone laughed, and I was like, I am the funniest human alive, even though that was incredibly embarrassing.
Is swass like sweaty ass?
Yes.
And
Ooh.
swoobs.
Swoob is sweaty boob.
Or switties.
Swoob. I know
Sweeties.
swoob. I played softball.
What
guys.
about swissy? What does that mean?
Do you got swissy?
Yes, sometimes.
Oh yeah,
shit.
sometimes.
Not gonna lie.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that Vine?
No.
Nora, do you pee the bed? What? Do you pee the bed? Yeah,
Yeah,
sometimes.
sometimes.
That's exactly what that reminded me of. Anyway, so they're telling her she looks like shit, okay? And she's like, that's not very nice, okay? You don't have to be rude to me, okay? You could just, like, mind
She
your
should
fucking
just
business."
be used to it by now.
She should be, but it still hurts her feelings.
Same.
Her feelings are still valid, even though she's been being abused for all her life, okay? Okay.
You would think you'd become numb at that point, though.
Listen, speaking from experience.
Speaking from experience, I know, too, that I am not immune to it.
Exactly. So,
I get my
She's-
feelings
I
hurt
wish I
so quick.
was. Fuck.
fuck, same.
Life
Anyway,
would be so much easier if I was immune to my emotions.
that's
It's really not easier because I do
No.
that a lot.
Dude, Lindy fucking never cries. She just boils her tears with her rage.
I'm like that. I'm a rage crier, so I'm like super pissed off.
Oh,
and
I cry when I'm angry. I cry when I'm happy. I cry when I'm sad. I cry all the time. I'm just a giant crybaby.
I
And
am
you know
a
what?
giant crybaby.
You know what? It's okay to
Yes.
cry. I'm gonna cry right now.
No.
Listen,
Not
I
really.
agree that it's okay to cry. It's just not something I do.
Not everyone does it, and that's
And-
okay.
And I honestly, me and Lana have a theory that it's because I have so much boiling, white hot rage that it just boils my tears away.
Yeah, dude. I
And
solved
it's
it.
true because like when I get anxious, do I cry? No, I try to kill somebody. You know. I
Hey,
get
The
angry.
day that I see Lindy cry is the day that I will murder someone. Because something ain't
Please let it be
right.
me.
they're just like, do it
The
now.
day I see Lindy cry is the day I kill her.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyway,
appreciate ya.
so
So Cinderella's looking like ass.
Cinderella's looking like ass, and her stepsister's making fun of her for it, and she's like, "Stepmom, please, can I just go to the festival?" And her stepmom's like, "All right, fine, you can go to the festival, but first, in order for this transaction to be complete, you need to pick up all these lentils out of the fire." And she tosses a giant pot of lentils into the fire, and she's like, "Ha, get wrecked, nerd." And so they leave, and like her sister's like, "Hey, you fucking dumb bitch! You look like shit, and you can't pick up all those lentils by yourself, dumbass!" It's like over 1,000 lentils. So Cinderella's like,
Why
"I
they
got,"
so many goddamn lentils.
because
That's what they eat.
you know,
Is that all they eat?
yeah, dude, buy that shit in
Yes.
bulk. Anyway, so she calls the birds, her homies from the tree, and she's like, "Fly birds up through the leaves and the trees over something in ponds. Ha, ha." That's a Into the Woods thing.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so
I'm so confused.
it's Into the Woods.
Is
I
that
didn't-
first
Never seen it.
Is that first Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. That's for Cinderella.
Cinderella.
I played the witch in that play.
You
I
were
didn't-
really good at that.
Never seen it.
Thank you.
She has a video of it.
Or any version of
Someone does. It's on Facebook somewhere.
It's in my mom's Facebook.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
She's singing to the birds.
She's singing to the birds. The birds come and they're like, "We'll help you." And they pick through the fire with her and they pick up all the lentils. And so she calls her stepmom. She's like, "Look, I did it. I can go." And then her stepmom's like, "Ha, bet you thought." And then takes 2 more pots of lentils and throws them in the fire. And she's like,
So
"Ha,
this is a
now pick them
waste.
all up and then you can go." And Cinderella's like, "Well, that's fucking rude, but like, okay." And it's like,
You know, for family who only eats lentils, you're wasting a lot of fucking lentils.
maybe that's the only thing they don't eat. That's why they have such a large supply.
Well, I'm sure there's hungry people in their village.
I'm sure there are. They don't give a fuck, though. They're rich.
Greedy ass motherfuckers.
Does it sound familiar, America?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Like our
Flint,
head
Michigan
Cheeto in
still
charge.
doesn't have clean water, but we're able
Guys.
to pay so much to the military.
Let's
I
not
learned
get
something
let's
new
not
today.
get political today.
No, this is important. I learned something new today. I don't know how true it is or if this guy was just a crack-headed old fool, but this guy came in looking for some oil degreaser today at work. And so I took it to him. I took him right to the aisle where they were at and stuff and helped him pick out the one that would work best and whatever. But he was saying, like, I wish I had the bugs. And I was like, what the fuck you talking about, the bugs? And he's like, so I used to be a ship worker, right? I used to work on a ship. And when we would do oil changes on those ships, it was like 1,500 gallons of oil.
God damn.
And I'm like, damn,
That's
that's
a lot.
of fucking oil. He goes, yeah, well, there's these type of bugs that they grow in the ocean. And what they do is they eat the oil and then turn its remains into water. So, like, basically they purify the oil into water.
So this guy was telling you that he just dumps the oil into the water, basically.
No, what they do is they put them in big, like, oil bins in their factory or whatever. But then they like, scientifically, took these bugs, grew them, and then they put them in the oil bins. So they eat all the oil contaminants and then just leave it with water.
Okay, then why don't they use it to clean up the oil in the oceans?
Well, apparently that's what happened in the Gulf of Mexico oil spill. Like, you know how it's just kind of fixed?
No, it's not fixed.
Well, it's not anywhere near where it used to be, though.
It's because they burn it.
That's false information.
Is it?
That's false
Dude,
information.
but what if
That's
was
false.
real?
They burn
if that
the
was
oil.
real, then we could pollute our ocean as fuck.
Yeah, but think about it. Like, if that was real, we could also scientifically clean a lot of fucking water.
But they don't, so that's the problem. That
But
it's
that's
false
because
information.
our government sucks ass. Let's be real. We can't just trust them because they don't. I'm Googling this shit.
Feel the burn.
It's either Bernie or Warren. I don't want to hear
Both!
any other options.
Both!
They burn it,
Both!
but you can also use hair to collect it, and there's this thing that people are trying to do that too.
Yeah.
So, Dawn dish soap.
That helps clean the animals, not the ocean.
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say. Is it helps the babies.
What was the last thing that I said?
Wait, give me a second. Oh,
Oh, okay, so
Yes.
she throws in the next bucket of lentils, and then her stepmom's like, "Ha, bitch, clean that up," and she's like, "Okay, I guess if I clean this up, then I get to go." But it's like, no, bitch, you're fucking dumb. But anyway, so she calls the birds back and then clean up the rest of the 3,000 lentils that are in the fucking shit, and they're like, "Oh my god, you're amazing and we love you. We're so excited for you to go to the festival now." And then they leave. And she's like, "Stepmom, look, I cleaned up all the lentils." And her stepmom is like, "What the fuck? Like, how the fuck did you do that? You can't go." And she's like, "What? But I cleaned. I fucking picked up all the lentils." She's like, "You dirty ass motherfucker. Look at yourself in the mirror. You crusty. Your hair is greasy. You're covered in dirt. You look like ass. You're covered in rags. Like, literally, if you went to the festival, they would kick you out because the prince would be like, 'There's a fucking wench in here. Like, it's an old hag. Get it out. I don't like it.'"
Why gotta be so rude to her?
Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too?
That was a good ass song.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
So she's like, "I'm sad because my stepmom's the worst." And then their whole family goes to the festival, including her father.
What a piece of shit.
I know. Talk about daddy issues. Anyway, so she goes outside to the backyard and she cries on her mom's grave and she's like, "Mom, I know you're dead, but I'm sad and I want to go to the festival. And they're gonna go like I go." She starts doing that cry where it's like,
No, I hate doing that cry.
I hate that too. But anyway, so
Never done it.
oh, it hurts. It
I'm
hurts.
just kidding.
I do the one where I like cough and feel like I'm about to throw up.
I do that too.
Ugh.
And actually I never actually cry super hard when I'm sad like that. Usually when I cry, it's just like a and then I like sniff. And I don't actually make a noise. I just like
Yeah,
when I am actually like sad crying. But if I'm like crying over a puppy video, I will full on go like
Yeah. Then you scream
and then you
snot bubbles.
Yeah, you get to the point where you're like Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that when I watch cute puppy videos, especially if they're because of their tails and their ears are just so small. Okay, I'm gonna cry. Anyway, so she goes outside, she's crying on mom's grave, she gets real sad. And then the birds, they're like, "Guess what? We have this crazy pretty dress for you." And she's like, "What? Okay." And then she goes and takes a bath, which is amazing. Because I bet that felt so nice. Because you know when you don't wash your hair for like a week and it's disgusting and like
Yes.
you're gross and you just let it get disgusting and then you take out your ponytail but it stays in like the ponytail shape.
You look like you got a mullet or something.
That happens to me every week because I do not wash my hair because I'm a lazy piece of shit.
No, it's okay to not wash your hair.
Oh no, I know it's okay.
Really, you're not supposed
That doesn't
to
make
do
you
it every day.
lazy.
No, you're not supposed to wash your hair every day. You're supposed to
kills
go.
Yeah.
You're supposed to go like a couple days, but you're not supposed to go 2 weeks without washing your hair.
Yeah, that's
That
gross.
I don't think that makes you lazy. There's people that still do that. As long as you take a shower.
I do shower.
That's
I shower
the important part.
every other day to every 2 days because if I shower too much, my skin gets really dry and disgusting. But so the birds give her the dress. She takes a bath and it feels super nice. She gets all clean and she's like, "Oh yes, I feel wonderful." And she goes to the ball. I don't know why she's German all of a sudden, but she is. So
Is Cinderella even a German story?
it's English.
English.
So no. Anyway. Oh, I didn't list my sources because my laptop is dead, by the way. So I don't know.
We'll add them next time.
I don't know what my sources are this week. So
Is one of them Wikipedia?
yes.
Okay, that's all that matters.
Wikipedia!
Woo!
And the Brothers Grimm. So, anyway, she goes to the ball. And when she gets there, everybody's, dancing, they're partying, they're having a good time. And she gets there, she walks through the door, and everyone stops. And they're like, "What the fuck is that thing? Oh my god. I'm gonna check his vibes, though. Scary.
Okay.
Bad vibes! Bad vibes!
Bad vibes! Except they're like, good vibes! Damn!
Damn, sweet.
And then the prince turns around, and he's like, "Oh my god. Holy shit."
Promiscuous girl.
I forgot about that song.
Remember when you felt like a stripper when you were in that?
Somebody come get her. She dancing like a stripper. Yeah.
What song is that from?
Somebody come get her.
She's dancing like a strip. That's its own song.
I didn't know.
And then
that.
Promiscuous Girl is also its own song.
Promiscuous boy, you're teasing me. You're all that I want, and I got what you need.
Yes.
So, then the prince is like, I'm going to dance the fuck out of this festival with that girl right there. That one? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Me and her.
I need her.
Cinderella, I choose you! And then he throws a Pokeball and tries to catch her.
And then it just hits her, and she's like, what the
She's like, what the fuck? Excuse me, I would appreciate if you didn't throw inanimate objects at my head. Anyway, so they dance.
Yes.
And it's so fucking fun, okay? Like, it's so fun. And they dance all night with just each other. And every time anyone comes up to her and is like, will you dance with me? He's like, get the fuck away.
Bro.
Back the fuck up.
I don't know if I
When
like
you-
that.
When you were like, they dance all night, the first thing that popped into my head is that Chris Brown song. Dance forever.
Yes.
Forever.
That song started playing.
And it never stopped.
It never stopped because they danced forever, ever, ever, and ever, ever, ever. But we don't support Chris Brown because
No.
he's a piece of shit. So,
Fuck.
fuck
way
you, you
act.
fucking abusive ass bitch! We all about Riri.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I just want to point out real quick that I just found an article from a university about oil-eating bacteria that they, in fact, did use to help clean up the Gulf of Mexico oil spill. So, fuck you all. Crazy old man was right.
Crazy old man.
Yes,
My
continue.
guy. Anyway, so...
It wasn't bugs, though. It was bacteria.
Well, it's
Bacterial bugs. I mean,
it's the same.
tiny,
No!
weird-looking guys that
It's not
are
the
just
same.
chilling, eating oil.
We have bugs on our skin.
I'm upset.
Let's not talk about. I'm gonna start to think about space.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay, we're not talking about
Don't
space. We're not
scream.
talking about space.
You're the one who brought it up.
No,
Yes.
I quit. I'm done.
Alright,
I
wrap
said
this motherfucker
body.
up and
You
get
said
fucked.
space.
Yeah, but if you think about the bugs that are so tiny that
Oh
they're
my
on
God,
your skin,
stop,
do you
stop,
start thinking about how big space is and how small we are?
No.
Ah!
You you went from like 0 to 100.
You're the only person that has that existential crisis in this room.
Yes.
Deep breaths. Deep breaths. We're talking
Take
about
3 deep
Cinderella.
breaths.
We're talking about Cinderella and dancing.
How many light strings do we have in this room?
Cinderella and dancing.
Then the clock strikes midnight, and she's like, "Oh shit, I gotta get home before my
I got to
evil
go.
family." She's like, "I have to leave," and he's like, "Oh, I'll take you home." And she's like, "Okay."
Hey, where's the bippity boppity bitch?
The bippity boppity bitch is the birds.
That's
But
not cool.
That's not what Disney said.
That's not what Disney said.
Disney never said anything cool.
Boppity boo. Put them together. What do you got? Bippity boppity boo, motherfucker. Okay. So anyway,
Yes.
she's like, okay, yeah, you can totally take me home. So he's walking her home, right?
Why?
Because he's being a gentleman and walking her home. He's like, I want to see where you live. And she's like, okay.
That seems
Creepy.
No, I don't like it.
What? You don't want a guy to walk you home at night who you
No.
got along
No,
with?
that's
No.
not creepy. That's gentleman like in. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
You're a
But
gentleman and a
the
scholar.
way that you described, like, I want to see where you live.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Yeah, well, don't trust anyone. All men ain't shit. Anyway.
Yes.
So, they're walking home. She's like, oh man. She's like constantly looking over her shoulder. She's like, I hope my family isn't like walking home too. And then she like points across the street. She's like, what's that? And then like jumps into a bush. And like, she's like, tricked ya. And he's like, oh, what the fuck? Where did she go? And
Are you
like,
serious?
I'm dead fucking serious.
Oh, God.
She's like in a bush and she's like basically stripping out of this fancy dress so that she can go inside. And he's like looking around. He's like, what the fuck? Where the fuck did she go? know. Like, this bitch just fucking yeeted herself into a bush, I guess.
And you didn't hear the bush go.
I guess he didn't hear the rustling of the bush. I don't know.
I'd
So
do
he's
that,
like,
I'd
well, that sucks, and starts walking back home. And then he runs into her dad, and he's like, hey, do you know the young maiden that lives in this blah, blah, blah? And he's like, did you hear that?
Oh
Yeah, I did.
my god.
What the fuck?
Bad vibe! Bad vibe!
What the hell was that?
What?
It was not a
Was that
burp.
your belly?
It was not a burp. It was in my chest. It
Oh,
was not my
no.
belly. I don't know what
Did you
that
just
was.
frog creek? Girl.
It wasn't in my throat. It was legit in my chest.
Yeah, it was a deep frog one.
What the fuck was that? Anyway,
This
okay.
is not Princess and the Frog.
No.
Cinderella, get it together.
God,
Lana.
okay. So anyway, he's like,
We should hire you though to be doing frog noises. That
I
was
fucking-
perfect.
Yes, that was so loud. I was like, what the
I
hell
hope we
was
caught that
that
on the mic.
I do too.
I'm sure we did.
Oh man, if we didn't, I'm gonna be sad. Anyway, so he runs into her dad and he's like, "Hey, do you know the maiden that lives here?" And he's like, I mean, there is this girl that lives there, but like she looks like ass. Like,
Yeah, she's our servant. She
I
did
know.
not come from my testicles.
yeah, I don't know who the fuck you're talking about. Like that, there ain't no pretty bitch that lives in there except for my wife and my stepdaughters, and they're not there. So like, nah, dude.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah, I know. So anyway, the dad goes inside and is like, Cinderella, did you go to the ball? And she's like, so when she got inside, pause that part. She goes inside
We're pausing.
after he turned around and started walking the other way. She ran inside, changed into her shitty clothes, and rolled around in the soot and cinder so that she would be like, I'm dirty. And so,
I'm dirty.
I'm dirty.
I'm ready
I
and
was
I'm
never
dirty.
out of the house. I don't know what you're talking about. I never left. I was here the whole time. Crying on my mother's grave, being sad.
I was a sad bitch.
I was in sad boy hours because I live in an abusive shithole.
Yes.
Anyway, so he goes inside and she's like, no, dude, I was not there. Like,
What? Who?
Mom said I couldn't go because I look like ass. And he's like, okay, good, because you do look like ass.
You really should take a bath. And
Yeah,
get
you
cleaned
should
up.
fucking go take a bath. You're disgusting. You disgust me. Anyway, so he goes upstairs, and then the sisters and the mom come home, and they're like, oh my god, there was this maiden at the ball.
She was so
And
beautiful.
she was so beautiful, and it was crazy.
Isn't that weird how a bath can change your whole look?
Oh, a bath can
And a
change
good
your whole
outfit,
life.
you know?
Girl, a nice, hot, like, hotter than hellfire type bath can
Yes.
change your perspective on life.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Daddy!
No,
So,
I felt so uncomfortable.
The next day. The next day is day 2 of the festival. And Cinderella is still like, please, can I go to the festival? I want to go. Please, can I go? And the stepmom is like, no. You can't go because you look like a whole ass. And the sisters are making fun of her. They're like, you look like shit. Okay? So then she, goes outside and she's crying and she's having a hard time, okay? She's in sad boy hours again. Reasonably. Okay? We can see why.
We understand.
Her family goes to the festival and they're talking the whole time. They're like, I wonder who the fuck that maiden was. Like, she's so hot. I don't know who the fuck she is though. Like, I hope that she doesn't show up tonight because I'm trying to, dance all up on the prince. And they get to the ball, and the prince is like, I hope that maiden shows up because she's hot as hell. She's cute as fuck, and I want to get up on it. And then...
I want to marry that 16-year-old.
Exactly. I think she's actually 15.
Oh, that's right. You said 15.
Yep, she's
You're right.
15. But anyway.
How old is he is the question.
I think he's like 17. So, not
I guess it's okay.
too much older.
I mean, they shouldn't be getting married, but whatever.
No, they shouldn't, but like, whatever. That's
But
fine.
like back then, that's pretty fucking old.
Yeah, like these fucking old
Like,
motherfuckers.
why aren't you married already?
Holy shit,
They're like,
dude.
why haven't you had a baby yet?
Bad
God.
vibes!
Bad vibes!
Bad vibes!
What the fuck are you doing with your life?
Scary.
Scary. Ugh,
So, anyway, she goes outside, she cries, she's like, I want to go to the festival again. Last night was so great. I just want to do it again because it was the best and I just having a hard time. Okay, so she's crying and then the birds are like, dude, we got you. And they bring down another dress that's even prettier than
A
the
new
one
one?
last night. A new one.
bitch,
It's
really?
like so pretty. And they're like, oh my god, look at this dress. dress, and she's like, holy shit. So she goes and takes a bath, puts on the dress, fucking struts her shit down to the festival. And she's at the ball, and she's like, what's up, bitch? It me. And he's like, oh my God, you're back. And they dance together all night again. And he's like, oh my God, what's your middle name? Just kidding. He doesn't ask that. You know why? Because he doesn't care.
What's my middle name? It's my favorite.
She's
ex.
gonna hold that against him forever.
You run out in the woods. It's raining. Tits out. Don't run out in the woods. Tits out. That's weird.
I'm gonna do it now.
Fucking favorite comedian act. Elijah Slaslinger.
I
Look her
love
up.
Elijah.
What's my middle name?
I don't know who this is.
You don't know Elijah Schlesinger?
I'll show you as soon as we're done recording.
Okay,
amazing.
yes, thank
'Cause
you.
it's
She has
important.
another one that makes me laugh, and it's always like, short jacket, long jacket, no jacket. You're not looking. Okay.
I like the one where she's talking about the girls going out and she.
Yeah.
Wait, does she have a
Just a
Netflix?
trough
Is she
of
on
white
Netflix
wine.
or is it just YouTube?
There
right
is
now?
one on Netflix.
She's on Netflix.
She's on Netflix.
I'm watching
Pete.
it all.
Do
Elijah
it.
Slaslinger, I don't think you'll ever listen to this, but if you do, I'm in love with you, and we should be best friends. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, deal. Straight from Lindy's mouth. Anyway, so they're fucking getting lit, and it's lit, and then everyone at the ball is like, who the fuck is this bitch? What the fuck is that fucking thing?
Oh my gosh.
I can't stop fucking
Oh my
tits.
god, it's so good though. How
what
can
the
you
fuck
not?
is that fucking thing?
What the
Scary.
Bad vibes,
I'm
bad vibes.
No,
What
I'm
are
gonna
you
check his
quoting?
vibes though.
Huh?
It's a TikTok
It's
sound.
yeah, it's a TikTok.
I'm gonna check his vibes though. Scary. Bad vibes.
Bad vibes.
Okay, so anyway,
Hmm.
again it's midnight. She's like, I gotta go home and
I just don't want to be
get
around
dirty
you.
again because I
At
can't.
least they're not meeting up the opposite time around. Like she's
True.
not hitting up at midnight.
True.
I feel like that came out of my mouth weird.
Nothing bad ever happens after 2 a.m.
I just choked on my own spit.
Yes.
So
It's trying.
Nice
Your
to
body's
know.
trying to kill you. It's a sign. Wait, not a sign for that.
Alyssa wants me to die.
No.
I want me to die.
I want
I'm
me to die
taking
too.
it back. I don't want you guys to die.
Why don't you support me in my decision?
No.
So anyway, she's like, I gotta go home.
I have a question.
What's your question?
Did you know there was a Taco Bell Chihuahua?
Yeah.
I didn't fucking know that.
You
till
didn't
today.
know that?
And yeah, I didn't know that. I learned it from my coworkers.
How the fuck did you not know that?
I didn't
Look,
know
you're
that.
a Taco Bell motherfucker.
I knew that, but I didn't know it belonged to a Chihuahua.
Yeah, it's a Taco Bell dog.
I didn't know that.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Uncultured.
I'm not uncultured.
You're
You
uncultured.
uncultured swine.
I fucking love Taco Bell.
I don't love Taco Bell, so that's
I
probably
like
why I
it.
didn't know about it.
What?
You know this already.
I am no longer a part of this podcast.
You knew this before the podcast.
I am
Listen.
so upset.
No.
Listen.
No.
Listen.
No.
No.
No, I'm not
listen.
listening.
No, hear me out.
No.
Taco Bell's alright.
It's I don't love it though.
Del Taco.
No.
Del Taco
tacos.
sucks.
No,
Taco
listen,
Time is really good though.
I haven't eaten at Taco Time since I don't think
It's
I've ever
fucking
eaten it.
great.
But Taco Bell's
Crispy
alright.
burritos.
It gives me really bad stomach aches often.
That's
then
because
again, all
that's
food
what it
does.
does. Taco Bell is meant to give you Jonas Brothers ass. If you don't get that reference, because I made it up. Jonas Brothers ass, because it's burning up for you, baby.
It's trying
Yeah.
to give you bubble guts.
Bubble guts. And that's what makes Taco Bell beautiful.
No.
See,
They
that's
got
where you're
Cinnabon
wrong.
Delights.
I
That's
do
what
like
makes
They
those.
got a
Beautiful.
beefy nacho griller.
You know
They
what
got
makes Taco
a
Bell
great
beautiful?
chicken
What?
quesadilla. Their breakfast?
Listen, it sucks ass probably.
No!
No,
Their
listen.
breakfast quesadilla. No!
Listen.
No! Their breakfast motherfucking crunch wrap is the best goddamn thing I've ever put in my mouth.
You
And
need to
that
experience
includes
more.
my Alfredo.
You need to experience more then. Anyways,
Hold
what I was
up.
gonna say is what makes Taco Bell great, other than their Cinnabon Delights,
Those are actually really good.
is the nacho fries.
Oh, I was about to say that.
No.
Their nacho fries. Dude, did you ever have the naked chicken chips?
No.
Those were those fucked. Those fucked. They slapped so hard.
Anyways,
I don't hate it, but I don't love it.
Well, I don't hate you, but
But what?
I don't love you either.
Aww.
Not anymore.
That's so
Not
rude.
anymore. Not anymore.
I know my love's one-sided now.
We are acquaintances, and that is it.
That's so fucked up.
You.
I hurt so much. My pain.
The pain,
The anguish.
agony, far more painful than yours. That's another Into the Woods reference.
Fucking
Anyway,
nerd.
Melissa, you know that I love you. Aside from your horrible opinions.
I think.
You don't like mozzarella sticks. Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up.
No. No. Exactly.
Here's the thing about
We
mozzarella
can
sticks.
agree to disagree.
Here's the thing about mozzarella sticks.
You
They're
can't be
good.
trusted because you don't like them.
They're good if they're hot and melty. But if they're not hot and melty, I don't want it.
But who's eating them cold?
Sometimes, Lindy, when they're not stretchy and cheesy like that, that's when
Okay.
you don't eat them. They're not good.
That's Lindy's problem.
No, listen. I try to eat them more.
I try to eat them more.
But
They've got to be
I will
crispy
never-
and fresh
They gotta
and
be
cheese poli.
hot.
I will never turn down a mozzarella stick.
I
Yeah,
will.
I will if it's cold.
I try to eat them more.
If it's just warm, it's not going in my
Yeah.
mouth. I want
Okay.
that shit to burn my mouth.
I want to taste it though, so fuck
You can taste it if you don't have such a weak palate, you
Lana.
fucking pussy ass tongue ass
That's where
bitch.
you're wrong, because you actually just have a fucked up one.
You do! Because you fucking, what would burn me or Lindy, you could breathe fire and wouldn't hurt you.
It's not my fault that I like my food hot and not cold, okay?
You don't like flavor.
I
Fuck you.
can taste it.
No, I
No.
think
You just have
no.
weak ass fucking tongue.
Lana
Let me tell
actually
you, let
has
me
a
tell
really
you
good
something.
palate, and I trust her palate because we share common food
Okay,
interests.
but let me tell you something. Not everything tastes burnt. That's just you.
That's not
Listen,
burnt.
you goddamn motherfucker.
She
Do
just
I
likes
cook,
it really
Do
hot.
I cook well?
Yes.
Do you know why I cook well? Because I can taste it, motherfucker. And I can taste it right out of the pan.
Mm-hmm.
Get fucked, nerd.
I
Nerd!
can taste it out of the pan, but I just gotta blow it a little.
Anyways.
Like, whew.
What happened to Cinderella?
So, she's like, it's midnight. I gotta go home. And he's like, okay, let me walk you home again. And she's like, okay. So he
Okay.
walks her home again. And then she pulls the same shit. She's like, oh my God, what is that? And he's like, what? And then she jumps into a tree this time. And
Nice.
she starts. Have you ever heard that blonde joke where it's like. Okay, I'm not gonna tell it until after this because I have to get through the story, but it's
Wait,
great.
are you talking about the potato sack one?
Yes, I am. Okay,
Ah, that was the first joke we
So
never
she
told each other.
She jumps into the tree and she's like, meow. And he's like, oh, there's a cat in that tree. I don't know where my date went, though. That's crazy. So he leaves. He leaves. And he's like, oh, it's great. Wonderful. I'm very smart and intelligent. And I'm going to make a great husband one day.
She must have a really convincing meow.
She also must be fucking fast as hell.
Cat
That bitch climbed up that tree like a cat.
Oh, I was gonna. Never mind.
Quick
I wanted,
as a cat.
I wanted to say it.
Okay, say it.
Was she cat-like?
She had cat-like reflexes. She was quick as a cat.
What if she's also Catwoman?
No,
It all connects.
no.
It makes perfect sense.
Where's Batman? So anyway,
Batman?
Batman. Cinderella. Okay. So she's up in the tree pretending to be a cat. He leaves and he runs into her dad again and is like, dude, there's a cat in that tree. You should try and get it down.
Yeah.
And the maiden that I was with tonight is fucking, she lives around here somewhere. And the dad's like, dude, I don't know who the fuck you're talking about. That's crazy. The only other maiden that's, in this neighborhood that I know of is my daughter. And she looks like shit. So I don't know. Anyway, so the next day comes.
Imagine your dad just going around, I don't know, my kid looks like shit.
I'm sure that my dad says that.
I mean, I've probably given my dad reasons to say that.
Actually, my dad has probably never said I look like shit, but he has definitely called me a little shit. So.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
well,
with my
that's
dad,
different.
too.
For sure.
I've given him plenty of reasons to do that.
For sure.
For sure.
So the next day, same shit happens. But this time, the prince is kind of prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's like, all right, she's going to leave at midnight. But I don't want her to, okay? I don't want her to get away.
Is he gonna roofie her?
No.
Oh.
Probably.
Although, let's be
He
real.
seems like the type.
He does seem like the type. What an asshole! So anyway. Same shit happens. The sisters are assholes. The mom's an asshole. She cries on her mom's grave, gets a new dress. It's pretty. It's great. It's wonderful. She gets fancy new. She takes a bath. She goes to the party. Party's hard with the prince. Midnight comes. She's like, I gots to go. And he's like, all right, cool. I'll walk you home.
The club doesn't even close till 2. Why are they stopping at 12?
But
'Cause she
she's
got
stopping.
curfew. I
She's
get it.
stopping.
No, I get it.
The party just gets started at 12, though.
Well, she's got to go
Welcome to my
home
life.
because she got abusive family.
That's true. It's true.
Mine's not abusive, but they're very strict on curfew.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So, anyway, she goes to leave, and he spread pitch on the stairs. And she was caught unawares.
Yo, pitch
On the
is...
steps on the palace.
tar.
Pitch is like tar.
Oh, isn't it old?
No, it's hardcore tar.
It's really sticky. It's like sap.
But tar sap.
Tar sap.
Tar sap.
That's a great new band name. Tar sap. It's like Tarzan, but better.
I was thinking that.
Tar sap.
Tar sap and
Tarzan,
Jane.
but better. That's the whole name.
Tar sap, but
It's like Tarzan, but better.
tar sap, Tarzan, but
By-
better.
By Panic at the Disco.
By Pan. By Fallout Boy.
Ah!
Tar sap. It's like Tarzan, but better. Tar sap and Jane. Coming soon. From Fallout Boy. So, her shoes get stuck. And she's like, oh no, my shoes. They are stuck. But she's like, I still gotta go home. So she fucking books it. One of the shoes gets stuck on the steps of the palace. So she runs. And he's like, wait, I'm supposed to walk you home. And she's like, bye, bitch. I gotta go home. I'm running. So he's like, fuck. Dude, I don't even know her name. Because that's what all great relationships are built on. You spent
What's my
3
middle
nights.
name?
3 nights with this bitch and you don't know her name. Doesn't even know that her name is Ella. Like, at all. He's
Not
just like,
even the cinder part.
not even the Cinder. He doesn't know. He doesn't know her name.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Nope. So she gets home, she yeets herself out of the nice dress, rolls around in the soot and gets all dirty. And her dad comes home and is like, how was your night? And she was like, it was swell. I laid by the fire all night because I'm sad. And he's like, oh, good.
Wait, that sounded exactly like Courtney. Like, it was swell. I laid by the fire. That was Courtney. You are possessed by Courtney.
That's the best! Courtney, please possess me. Oh my god, actually, I have something to say. So in the last episode that we talked about Courtney and I believe the last episode that we talked about Courtney and we misgendered them.
Oh, no, that was before see, we recorded that before they were like, they.
Okay.
I did catch that and I was like, do I do something about it?
So
Does
I just
Courtney go by
They.
yeah, they them
they, them?
are their pronouns. And I just wanted to apologize. I didn't realize that it was after they had come out. But I still want to apologize.
Shit.
And I know that they do say that if it comes from love, they don't get angry when you call them she, her. But they do prefer they, them pronouns. So I just wanted to make a
misgendered
statement
Courtney as
really
well.
quick. Yeah,
Yeah,
we all did.
I'm glad you brought that up because I was going to just like, because when we recorded that, it was before they said that their preferred pronouns were they, them. And so like, but it didn't come out till weeks later. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Glad you pointed that out.
Yeah. So I just
We love
wanted
you, Courtney.
Courtney, we love you so goddamn much, and I am sorry
I am
that we
sorry
have
as
misgendered
well.
you. But hopefully, we can make it up to you by loving you forever and always. And if you ever want to just hang out with me all the time, always, I would not be offended. Anyway, so she had a great night, and she's like, thanks, Dad, my night was great. I was sad the whole time. And he's like, cool, because I had a great night too, and the prince danced with this really hot lady, and she was just great. And yeah, well,
I'm uncomfortable.
it's fine. There's no incest in this story, so
We don't support incest.
we don't
here.
support incest.
I know we talk about it a lot, guys, but that doesn't mean we support it. We're just trying to bring awareness to how disgusting it
Is
is.
this incest
without the
blood?
blood. Okay, so
Okay.
anyway.
Natalie would get it.
I miss Natalie. Natalie, come back on the podcast.
Bitch, just move back to Salt Lake. Bring your whole St. George friends with you.
Do it.
God.
Let's have a ranger. Anyway, so the next day,
Yes.
the prince is like, I have the shoe of the maiden at the ball. So he makes an announcement. And he's like, all y'all motherfuckers in this goddamn kingdom, listen the fuck up. Because I have this shoe of a maiden who was hot as hell, who I would like to stick my dick in.
Wow.
You just ruined all the romance in the story.
Okay,
There
well.
is no romance.
He knew
You
her
don't
for
know
3
that.
nights, and he's like, I want to marry her so I
He
can
doesn't
put
even
my
know
dick
her
in it.
goddamn
it's-
name.
no,
He
What if
doesn't know her name!
There's no
Listen.
romance.
Listen! What if it's love at first sight? Like,
Then learn her name!
shh, listen, let me finish explaining and then you can yell.
Okay.
Okay, but he meets this girl and he's like, dang, okay, yeah, let's dance. And then he's so absorbed with having fun and enjoying her, getting to know her, that he doesn't think to ask of her for her name. Because he's just probably calling her, like, beautiful or something this whole time, right? So, like, what if he actually likes her?
I feel
That's
like getting to know someone also includes their name.
It usually
That's some
does.
fuck boy ass bullshit.
It usually does, but like he kind of is acting gentleman. Like I'd have to watch it to see to really make my
I
decision.
really think he's
Here's
attracted
what you
to
need
her
to do,
looks.
Lindy. I know that you don't like musicals, but you need to watch Into the Woods
It's really good.
because that will show you what the prince is actually like. It is the closest interpretation.
No,
Yeah.
That'll show you the interpretation of what the prince is
But
like.
that's exactly how he is.
How do you know that? It was
Did
so
you
much
see
longer
the
ago.
volume?
Yes, I
Yeah.
watched that.
That
clip
was
the fuck out.
so bad.
But like, the play was made a lot longer after this happened.
Yeah, but guess what?
So we
It's-
don't know if it's real.
You go
Fuck you.
watch Into the Woods.
I don't want to watch a musical.
I like musicals.
They're alright, but I don't want to.
I don't wanna.
Um,
If I watch Lean on Me, you have to watch Into the Woods.
Okay, but Lean on Me is a fucking classic. It's
So is Into the Woods!
Shut up! No, it's a musical.
Fuck you, Into
Freeman's
the
in Lean on
musicals
Me.
are the best part of life! Do you not like music? I'll punch you in the face right now, bitch!
Bitch, what makes you think I, of all people, don't like music?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
You're like
Okay, but
giving off this
musicals?
non-musical vibe.
I'm giving off a non-theater vibe, okay? I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna come clean. It's not my favorite.
You disgust me. And everything you stand for.
You not liking mozzarella sticks? Disgusting.
I like
you
them
not
when
liking
they're hot!
chocolates.
Hold up.
Okay,
Disgusting.
chocolate
Hold up.
fucking sucks and I will stand by that. Fuck chocolate.
Some people have to have an acquired taste for chocolate. I'm not going to hate on you for that, because that means more for me. But we cannot compare food and theater. They are separate categories.
also-
They're
can't
both
compare-
exquisite!
Listen.
Yes.
You also can't compare Morgan Freeman to theater.
Yes, because he was in
I
theater.
sure can,
And
because he's
radio.
a fucking actor, bitch!
I actually really like
Don't
Morgan
flip
Freeman.
me off! Morgan Freeman is an actor! He loves theater! Case closed!
Okay,
I think
Your
he used
argument is invalid!
He used to be
I
a
got a new
radio
argument
host.
for you.
What's your new argument?
Lean on Me is based off a true story, not a play.
Into the Woods is based off of a true story.
No?
No, it's not.
Take that
A
back.
true story of true fairy tales. Motherfucker.
Whatever.
Well,
Fuck you all. All I'm just saying is the prince might have good intentions.
mine.
No, he doesn't.
But all of this seems real rapey.
Not really, though.
it's not really rapey.
No.
It's not rapey.
It's
It's
like
just
stalkery
he's just,
and
well,
fuckboy.
Fuckboy, yeah. So wait. Oh, here's the thing. Okay. He makes an announcement. He's like, Village of Women. If you are between the ages of 12 and 18,
No.
hit me up and put on this shoe. It's made of glass. It's lit. Okay.
Is
they're
it a
like-
glass slipper?
It's a glass slipper.
When I think slipper, I think of slippers.
I think of like those big old bare
The bare feet I
Yeah,
used to
but
have.
glass.
Yeah, bare feet but glass.
That seems really heavy and unnecessary.
That's a new band name. Bare
Heavy
feet but
and
glass.
unnecessary.
Heavy and unnecessary is my life's calling.
It's my body.
It's my body. Goals. Okay, so anyway.
my body and I need it now.
Call JG
Wentworth.
Wentworth. 877 cash
I thought
now.
it was 876 cash now, and now I'm gonna kill myself. It's
877.
877.
877.
877 cash now.
And they yell from the windows, don't they?
So anyways, he's like, yo, if you're 12 or 16, hit me up.
Yeah, and so he goes to every single person's house in the entire fucking kingdom and is like, put the shoe on, put the shoe on, put the shoe on. No one's shoe. She must have like a weird foot size. Because
What if she has baby feet?
she does have baby feet.
No, like, what if she has actual baby feet?
She does.
Are they like baby hands but on her feet?
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm
This is
saying?
very
Like,
odd.
have you ever seen Rick and Morty
Baby
legs?
legs! I'm Detective Baby Legs.
Yeah, that's exactly what her feet look like. I'm just kidding. They're just like chubby. They got cute little toes.
So cute.
Anyway, so he's like, everyone try on this shoe. And no one fits in this shoe because she's got a weird ass foot.
How unique.
Yeah. So finally he gets to Cinderella's house. And her stepmom's like, go the fuck upstairs in the attic! And locks the door. Because the stepmom wants to be royalty, but doesn't want to be royalty if it has to do with her. Because, you know, that's logic. Like, no, just whatever. So anyway, the prince gets there and he's like, everyone try on this shoe, all the maidens. And the stepsisters are like, okay, and they take the shoe into the other room.
I love this part.
And the first sister tries to put it on, but her feet are too big, and she's like trying to shove her foot in, and she's like, what the fuck, my foot won't go the fuck in this goddamn shoe. That means it's too small, so don't try. But then her mom's like, here's the thing. Why don't you cut off your toe,
That's the logical answer.
and then your foot will be fine. And it'll fit. And this fucking stepsister's like, oh my god, Mom, you're a genius. So she takes a knife and fucking slices her toe off. And it's like, ow, ow, this is great. It's fine. So she bandages her foot, puts her tights back on, puts the shoe on, and walks out. And she's like, yay, it fits. Everything's fine. And the stepmom's like, yeah, awesome. When you're royalty, you'll never have to walk again. They'll carry you everywhere. And then the prince is like, oh my god, I found you. You're the one. And it's like, you don't recognize her face, but
Dude,
okay.
That's
Yeah,
what
that's what. See, that's a real fuckboy
You don't
shit.
recognize her face. You have such a foot fetish. You only look at her foot, but whatever. It's fine. So he puts her on the back of his horse, and they start to gallop away. And they're like, yes, we're gonna get married because I have the fucking foot that fits in this shoe. And then the birds are like, no. And the birds are like, hey, Prince, look at her shoe. It's filled with blood. And he's like, what? And he looks down and he's like, why is your shoe full of blood?
Bad vibe.
Honey.
Do birds ever just like, hey, look at that?
Yeah.
Like, they just fly up to you, hey, guess what?
And they're just like,
Like,
hey.
And then you just calmly are like, oh, no way. Like,
Oh, fuck,
what?
no way. So then he's like, take off your stockings. And she's like, everything's fine. I just have a blister. And he's like, take off your stockings. So she takes it off. And then he's like, you cut off your toe, you fucking psycho. And she's like, oh, sorry, my bad. And then she limps back to the house. And the prince comes back all pissed off. And he's like, would someone fucking put on this goddamn shoe and not injure themselves? And the other sister's like, oh, yeah, totally. I'll do that. So she goes and takes the shoe into the other room. And the mom is like, here's the thing. You'll never have to walk a day in your life once you're royalty. But this time, I have an idea. Takes a knife and puts it in the fire so it's really hot. And then she's like, cut off your heel.
But
And
your
then the
leg
shoe
would
will
look
fit.
like a dog foot.
Oh,
Your
man.
leg looks like a dog foot, you dog.
Here's my thing, though. Like, once you cut off... she's just gonna cut off the heel, right? But wouldn't you have to cut through your Achilles tendon?
You'd have to cut through a lot.
Yeah, so
of
anyway...
tendons.
Anyway, so it's hot, so it seals the wound. Right?
Cauterizes it,
So
yeah.
it cauterizes it. So she's like, oh my god, it fits, look, ha 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 ha, it's great, I'm not in pain at all, everything's great, look, I'm the one that was at the ball. And he's like, oh my god.
How do you not hear screaming is my question.
Because she was biting a rag.
Beauty is pain, and that means shut the fuck up and deal with it.
No.
Don't live by that. But anyway, so she comes out and she's like, look, it fits. And he's like, oh my god, you're my wife now. Let's go live at the palace and get married. It's going to be great. You're my queen. And then he puts her on the horse and they start to ride away. And then the birds are like,
They're like this dumb fuck.
That's not how that works. You should look at her foot because it looks like a dog foot. And he's like, okay.
Dude, your fiance's foot looks like a dog.
Your fiance's fucking foot looks like a fucking
I'm just
dog
picturing
foot.
the foot like this, and then
Yeah, like a dog
like
foot.
a dog foot. I'm glad I pictured it, and now we know. Think
So,
of it
a
in your
little
nightmares.
dog anatomy. That
Upset.
that back part of the foot that we call on our feet the Achilles tendon is called a hock, and it is terrifying. First of all, if you're a groomer, because it's really easy to nick, and it's terrifying because it's so small. Anyway, so that hock, her hock. Okay, she's got no heel. She's just basically on her tippy toes with a hock. She looks like a dog. Okay, so. Then he's like, take off your stocking. And she's like, oh, man, why would I do that? Everything's fine. And he's like, take off your sock. And she takes it off. And then he's like, why the fuck do you have a dog foot? And then he realizes that all of her foot is burnt and black. And he's like, what the fuck did you do? Did you really fucking stick a knife in the fire and cut off your fucking heel? What is wrong with you? And she's
How
like,
does he know that?
I was just
He's a
gonna say that. Like,
genius.
how's he just like, oh.
Because he's a serial killer.
he's done it before.
He knows.
He knows the practice. He's done it. So anyway, he's like, get the fuck in that house. And
Did
she's
you
like,
just call serial killer being a practice?
what?
You said he knows the practice.
No, I said he knows because he has practice.
Oh.
He's had practice.
I was like, it's like a
No,
doctor.
it's the practice of
They have a practice.
Dr. Death. That's an actual podcast, and
It's-
y'all should listen
It's
to
really
it.
good, yes.
So anyway, she goes in the house. She's limping. She's all sad, and he's like, "Are there any other maidens in this goddamn house that can try on this motherfucking slipper?" And the mom is like, "No, not at all." But somehow, Cinderella had escaped. Oh my god!
Wait, where was
She
she?
escaped.
She was locked in the closet. I mean, in the
Right,
attic.
I remember that. Never mind.
So she escapes and she's like, "Sup, it's me. I know that I'm dirty, but like, here I am. Here I am. Let me put on my shoe." So,
Okay.
he's like, "All right, here's the shoe." And then the stepmom is like, "Trick ass bitch," and is like, "No, you can't try on the shoe," and then knocks him over
And breaks it?
and breaks the glass.
Oh my
slipper.
gosh! Who's gonna ass pull now?
Oh my god, what are they gonna do? How are they gonna know if it's her? Because he doesn't understand what the fuck
People
look like or how to ask a person their name. So she's like, "Don't worry. I've got the other shoe!" Whap, 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 whap. And he's like, "Oh my god, you have the other shoe? Still try it on?" Because, you know, that makes sense. But whatever. So she puts on the shoe and she's like, "It fits like a glove. It fits so perfect." And he's like, "Oh my god, my wife! Oh, that's so great. I love you."
But what if she had a fake glass slipper? She already had one, but what
That's
if
why
they
he
didn't
made
match?
That's why he made her try it on, because he was like, yeah.
No.
let's just
I
fit
mean, what
to-
if she wasn't the one, but she had glass slippers already, and she just pulled out the other opposite
The
foot?
identical foot. I mean, the identical shoe, but the opposite foot.
Yeah, but not for that set.
He's like,
for a different set.
No, but he knows
You know what I'm saying?
No, he knows what the other glass slipper looks like.
Yeah,
So he's like, okay, yeah, this is the matching one.
but no, I'm just saying, as like a what if scenario, a hypothetical situation.
Well, the hypothetical here doesn't matter because it's not accurate.
It matters to me.
Well, it doesn't. You're wrong.
Well,
Your opinion's not valid.
Your opinion doesn't matter, and your questions don't matter. I'm just kidding. I love you. Anyway,
Oppression.
oppression. So anyway, they go to the castle and they get married and it's great. And her stepsisters are like, "Oh wait, can we come? We love you. You're so beautiful. You're so great."
I
And
hope she shoots him.
she's like, you know what? I'm a nice person. Yeah, you can come live with us. But
Are you serious?
lock him in the cellar.
nah, dude.
What'd she do?
Lock him in the fire pit.
So she doesn't do jack shit. She's like, "Yeah, you can come live with us. Go pack up your shit." And the sisters are like, "Oh my god, this is the best day of my life." And they go pack out their shit and they're dragging their shit outside. But then the birds are like, "No, this shit ain't happening. Cinderella's suffered enough. They don't don't need any more of your toxic ass bullshit.
Yes.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah,
And the
fuck you.
birds come and they peck out their motherfucking eyes.
All
And
of
then-
them?
All of their motherfucking eyes.
And then they
Including
live
the
happily
Padre?
ever
Yep.
after.
Fuck that dad. He's a piece of shit.
I feel it.
So then they're left to wander around blind and poor, and then they eventually die.
Good.
I feel good about this.
Yep. And that's the end of Cinderella.
Really?
Yep, that's the end.
I feel good. I feel good about it.
It was a satisfying ending.
Yeah, I feel good.
No,
You know?
I want to see that version in movie form.
You know where you can see that version in movie form?
I'm not gonna watch Into the Woods just because you want me to.
It's in Into the Woods, I'm just saying.
It is. It's a really good musical.
But then you find out that the prince was actually a cheating piece of shit.
Are we serious? Who does he cheat on her with?
The baker's wife.
Bitch, please. That's just for theatrical drama effect.
You're for theatrical drama.
Is it in the story?
Yeah.
In like the Cinderella story?
Oh, no.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's for theatrical
They just did it for
drama.
Act 2.
Mm.
Anyways.
So yeah, that's Cinderella.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, didn't know it did that.
Wow, didn't know did that. Oh, holy shit. I don't even know what to say now.
Do we have like
So that's the end of the story.
yeah, it was great. Lana did a great job.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
And that is our wrap on part 2. Follow us on
Part
Fit
2.
and part dos. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We put all of our pictures that we talk about on Instagram. So if you want to see what we talk about, like pictures,
What pictures are we gonna put up for this one?
I don't know, something weird.
I literally listen to the episode the day of after it's posted. I listen to it and then figure out what pictures to send.
But oh, you guys look so cute.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. Send us pictures of your dogs, your cats, your alpacas.
Yes, we would like to also see comparisons of you and your pets.
Yes.
Do you look
I
like
love
your
it.
Alpaca?
Do you
Do
look
you
like
not?
your alpaca?
I feel like if Lindy got an alpaca, she would look like the alpaca. Or the alpaca would look like Lindy.
Alpacas are so fucking cute.
Did you know that alpacas only have 2 teeth on the bottom so they can't bite you?
Yeah.
Well, I knew you knew that.
I didn't
Did
know
you
that.
know that
We have a weird
alpaca
animal
lesbian
fact.
sex is very uncomfortable to stand next to.
One
Holy
time, me and Lindy went to Torrey, and there was an alpaca farm, and then 2 female alpacas just started going at it, and it was
Yeah.
beautiful and gay and wonderful.
We had this
Wow.
whole group of people that we were down there with, and we were feeding the alpacas at this alpaca farm. And I'm standing there, and all of a sudden, this one like stands up on its hind legs, and I'm like, "Shit, what's happening?" And then it just grabs this alpaca in front of it, and they just start fucking, right? And they're both like the old lady alpacas.
It's
and
amazing.
so we're all standing there like, "What the?"
It's
fuck?"
beautiful.
It is. It's magical.
And it was
Magical
very
moment.
weird. It was uncomfortable to be that close to it, and they made weird noises.
It did. Alpaca sex is very.
It's weird.
It's loud.
Turtle sex
There
is
was
weird
a
too.
baby. That's what turtle sex sounds like. But there was a baby alpaca, and he was so little. He was only 3 weeks old, and he was so cute.
Me and him were
We would
homies.
also like to hear like stories, so we can do like a Coven Chronicles again. So whatever stories you got, email us at what is it again?
wickedwitchespodcast@gmail.com.
There you go.
Da, da, da.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
And what else do we have? Anything else?
I don't think so. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
So thank you guys so much for listening.
Go watch Into the Woods.
We love you. If you like musicals, go watch Into the Woods. If you don't like musicals, go watch
Lean
Into
on
the
Me.
Woods.
If you don't like it, actually, even if you like musicals, watch Lean on Me. It's important.
I've always wanted to see Wicked. I've never
love
seen
Wicked.
it before.
It's good.
It's a musical.
Life is a musical, Lindy.
Yeah, but at least my music sounds better than that.
Fuck you. Honest to God, fuck you.
Fuck you, bud.
We have some controversial statements
I'm
today.
gonna fucking fight Lindy.
Okay.
I'm aggro today. Let's
And-
go. Fuck! We're up.
And
Witch, please. Sorry, I'm trying to find the video of alpaca sex.
goodbye, guys.